So guys, let's start the today's current affairs. In this session, we are going to cover the current affairs, weekly current affairs till 20th of April 2025. Okay, so basically 14th till 20th of April, we are going to cover the current affairs. So let's start the session. We'll be starting with the national news. Again, guys, two things you have to keep in mind when you are watching the session. Now, first of all, you should be having a pen and copy with you. You have to make notes of keywords. Every news consists of some of the important keywords through which you can solve the MCQ very easily, right? And our approach is, first I will tell you the news, then I'll show you what kind of questions, what kind of MCQ can be framed using that particular news. Then we'll see the detailed news, and then we'll see the answer of that particular MCQ. So in this sequence, we are going to cover the entire session. If you've watched the previous news also, we have done in the similar sequence. All right. So it is basically we are doing the covering the entire news. We are solving the MCQs, and it is basically helping you to build a skill through which you can identify what kind of questions can be framed from a particular set of news. Which news is important for my exam point of view, which is not relevant. Okay, all this thing and this skill is very important for you to ace the exam. Clear? And see, with as soon as we start this session, we keep going on. You have to build this technique. You have to build this skill to identify what is important, what is not. Because see, current affairs is huge. Everything under the sun is part of current affairs. So, do you have to remember everything? No, not required. So, my purpose here is to empower you. My purpose is here to help you identify those things, build your own strength, and you can do that these current affairs thing by yourself. All right. Chalo, let's start the session. So, Mission Amrit Sarovar, reviving India's water heritage through community-led conservation. So, we know that water is a very scarce resource and a very valuable resource also. All right. So, Mission Amrit Sarovar has been started. So, which of the following, let's see the question, which of the following accurately represent the organization supporting the Mission Amrit Sarovar through geoinformatics? So, it is NABARD, BISAG.N, NRC or CSIR. So, let's see the news first. So, this scheme, Mission Amrit Sarovar, was launched on 24th April 2022. And why this date is important? Because this day is celebrated as National Panchayati Raj Day. Okay, and it has started in Jammu and Kashmir on 24th of April 2022. So first keyword is your important date, 24th April. Why? What is celebrated it as? We celebrate it as National Panchayati Raj Day. Okay, first keyword we have identified. What is the objective of Mission Amrit Sarovar? So, construction of at least 75 Amrit Sarovars per district with minimum 1 acre area and 10,000 meter cube water holding capacity. 75, 1 acre, 10,000 metric cube of water, right? And this entire implementation is following the whole of government. It means everything is supported by government, right? And apart from the government, who is going to support this thing? Bhaskaracharya National Institute for Space Application and Geoinformatics. That is BISAG.N. That is the answer for your MCQ. Okay. And as of now, if I talk till March 2025, around 68,000 servers have been completed. So what is the answer? BISAGN. Okay, Bhaskaracharya National Institute for Space Application and Geoinformatics. This support the mission Amrit Sarovar. Is it clear? Now, if I want to make a short note, mission Amrit Sarovar. Okay. So first thing is 75 per district, 1 acre land, 10,000 metric cube of water. Okay, supported by whom? Started on 22nd of April supported by, we have seen that it is supported, the entire thing is the whole of government and identity and a whole of government approach. Yeah. And ultimate objective is what? Water conservation or rejuvenation. So this is your a mind map, you can say. Let's say you can call it, very good afternoon, Soumya. So you can call it a mind map, you can call it your short note, right? Like this you have to frame for each and every news. And see, in a week we cover almost around, let's say, 20 news, 25 news, okay, or let's say 30 news. So 30 news mind map you should have, and your entire notebook should look like this only. Either you can, so I'll be telling you how to make short notes for other thing also, okay. One approach is this. All right, is it clear? I hope it is clear how to approach the current affairs, how to make your short notes, how to solve the MCQs. Okay, chalo. Next is India signs headquarters agreement with IBCA to become permanent host of IBCA secretariat. What is IBCA? IBCA is International Big Cat Alliance. Okay, now before moving on, let me tell you the story why this IBCA was formed. So basically we all know that in 1972 Wildlife Protection Act came into being to protect the entire wildlife. Okay, in 1973 Project Tiger started. Okay, Project Tiger started. In 2023 50 years of Project Tiger was celebrated. Okay, 50 years of completion of Project Tiger was being celebrated. And on this occasion in 2023, the government of India, our Prime Minister Modi, launched the International Big Cat Alliance. And in International Big Cat Alliance, the purpose is to basically save and conserve the 7 big cat species. Okay, tiger, leopard, lion, you can see here the 7 big cats. The puma is there, jaguar is there. All right, so that is the history of the International Big Cat Alliance. Okay, now let's see the question. Who was appointed as the first Director General of the International Big Cat Alliance? So we'll see the answer, but first let's see the news. So headquarter agreement has been signed between India and International Big Cat Alliance in New Delhi. So India is the host country. Please remember this thing. First keyword. Leadership. It has been signed by P. Kumaran, Minister of External Affairs, and Dr. S.P. Yadav, the first Director General of IBC. Your second keyword. Also the answer for your question. Okay. Now the budgetary support has been provided 150 crore rupees for the year 2023 till 2029. Okay, so your third keyword. Alright. So, and other provisions are also there. Legal framework would be there, visa facilitation would be there. You don't have to remember this thing. Clear? So, answer is Dr. S.P. Yadav. Right? So, how you are going to make the short notes? Now, one mode is like this. International Big Cat Alliance. First, the history part which I have told you. You can write down like this. History 1972, 1973, 2023, like this you can make. The second thing is what? Objective. 7 big cats. Please remember the name. India initiated. Headquarter New Delhi. Okay, like this you can make the short note for your particular news. Is it clear, guys? Yes, no? Things are getting structured. Can you feel like that? Okay, now I'm able to structure my current affairs. Yes or no? Can I get in the yes no in the comment section? See, current affairs should be a motivating factor for all of you. What you have to read, how you have to let's say organize all those news, all those keywords. If you understood now, the entire current affairs is very easy. All right. Yeah, very good, Sushma, Soumya, and other student. I hope everything is getting on its way and everything is getting on its place, because I have seen many students, they are so tensed with the current affairs thing na, Because why? First of all, they don't know what to read. Second thing is they don't know how much to read in that. That's why if you see my things here, na, I break down things into different parts and subtopics so that the entire news feels like a structured content, right? And if you do that like this, na, you are going to be in a very comfortable position. Okay, chalo. Next is Banarasi Shehnai and other 20 traditional products from Uttar Pradesh received GI tag. Now UP is the number one in GI tagging in India. Okay, let's see the question. Which state has the highest number of geographical indicator tags as of 2024? So correct answer we all know. Let's see the news first. And then we'll see the answer. So there was an event in which Prime Minister Narendra Modi awarded 21 traditional products from UP in Mehendiganj, Uttar Pradesh. Okay, so how many? 21. What were the major products out of this? Shehnai, Banarsi Tabla, Banarsi Bharwa Mirch. Bharwa Mirch is very famous from Uttar Pradesh. Okay, it is a very good, it is a type of pickle which we used to eat using in your lunch, right? It is a red color Bharwa Mirch with masala stuffed inside. I hope you have, those who are from Uttar Pradesh or North India, I believe you must have heard of this Bharwa Mirch. Okay, and Shehnai was awarded, right? So you can mention about Banarsi Shehnai, Banarsi Tabla, and Bharwa Mircha, right? And as of now, total Uttar Pradesh has 77 in total GI tags. Number 2 is Tamil Nadu with 69. Okay, so please remember this thing. All right, and remember one thing: GI tag is provided for a duration of 10 years, and after that you have to renew it. Okay, can you tell me in the comment section which is the organization which provides GI tag? Can you tell me in the comment section? Chalo. So correct answer is Uttar Pradesh, highest with 77. Okay, UP 77, Tamil Nadu 69. Okay, chal. Next is Make in India, boosting India's global presence in pharmaceuticals. So there is a graph given, okay, that in July 2023, the pharma exports were $2.13 billion. In July 2024, you can see a sudden growth. It has grown to $2.31 billion. So it is showing that the drugs and pharmaceutical from India, the export is on increase. Okay. So what percentage of global generic drug supply is accounted for by India? Right. Let's see the answer. Let's see the news first. So yes. Department. So basically, geographical indication registry. Okay, geographical indicator registry. It provides the GI tag, and it is based out of Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Okay. So please remember this thing. So let's see the global ranking of India. So India is the third largest pharmaceutical industry by volume and 11th largest by value. So first keyword, pharma, India, third by, in bracket you can mention volume, and 11th by value. Okay. India ranks fourth largest medical device market in Asia and top 20 global market device overall. Okay, so in Asia, medical device, India is fourth. Clear? And please remember the turnover, or you can say the export was how much? Around 2.31 billion US dollar, right? And if I talk about turnover, so it was 4,17,345 crore rupees in financial year 23-24. Also, 100% foreign investment is allowed in medical technology and 74% in brownfield pharmaceutical, right? So just remember 100% foreign investment is allowed in medical technology. So these are your four keywords, है ना? Fourth one is this, third one is this. Okay, so India consists of or contributes 20% of the global pharmaceutical, especially generic drug supply. Okay, so please remember this thing. These are the facts. These are very important facts you have to understand. Chalo. Now let's speed up things. Okay, Telangana becomes the first Indian state to implement SC sub-categorization. Okay, so which state has become the first state? So let's see the question first. Which of the following statements is or are correct about Telangana Schedule Caste Rationalization of Reservation Act 2025? Telangana is the first Indian state to implement sub-categorization of SC. Okay, we'll see the answer later. But first read the statement. The Supreme Court of India ruled sub-categorization unconstitutional in the August 2024 judgment. Third statement is Group 1 of Scheduled Caste, subcaste has been given 1% reservation despite constituting 0.5% of the total SC population. We'll see the answer, but first let's see the news. So yes, Telangana has become the first state in India to implement sub-categorization of sub-scheduled caste. So basically, there would be different types of sub-categorization under the scheduled caste. Okay. So basically, there are three groupings: Group 1, Group 2, and Group 3. So in Group 1, there are 15 subcastes. Okay, and they will get 1% of the reservation. In Group 2, there are 18 subcastes which will get 9%. And Group 3, there are 26 subcastes who will get 5%. So it means total 15% reservation for the scheduled caste. Okay, and this is all based upon the data used by the government. All right. So please remember this thing. So what are the first important thing? Telangana, right? Second thing is the sub-categorization. All right. So now let's see the answer. So first see the question again. Read the second state. The Supreme Court of India ruled sub-categorization unconstitutional in August 2024. If Supreme Court has told that it is unconstitutional, how can a state implement an act? So it means this statement is wrong. So second is gone, this option is gone, this option is gone, this option is gone. A1 and 3 is correct. Alright. It actually upheld the constitutional validity of sub-categorization. It means Supreme Court has said, okay, it is fine. It is not unconstitutional. Okay, chalo. Is it clear? Alright. Next is Odisha became 34th state to implement ABPMGAY. What is this? Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. Okay, so it has become the 34th state. So let's see the question. Which of the following statements is or are correct regarding the recent health scheme launched in Odisha? Odisha became the 34th state in India to implement Ayushman Bharat. We have seen it is correct. The Gop Bandhu Jan Arogya Yojana provides healthcare coverage of 5 lakh rupees in both rural and urban area. Okay. Third statement is the Gopa Bandhu Jan Arogya Yojana is a renamed version of the Biju Swasthya Kalyan Yojana. So we will see the answer, but first see the news. So Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, Odisha is the 34th state. Okay. Alright. So it is going to cover around 1 crore families. Right. And what is the insurance coverage? That is 5 lakh rupees per family per year. That is the core of the Ayushman Bharat. Also, the Gopa Bandhu Jan Arogya Yojana and Ayushman Vai Vandana Yojana was launched in Cuttack. Right. So about this Gopa Bandhu Jan Arogya Yojana, so it also provides 5 lakh rupees coverage in rural areas and 6 lakh in urban areas. So if you see the statement, second statement, the Gopa Bandhu Jan Arogya Yojana provide health coverage of 5 lakh both in rural and urban area. This statement is wrong. The second is gone, this one is gone, this one is gone, this one is gone. A1 and 3 are correct because the Gopa Bandhu provide 5 lakhs in rural and 6 lakhs in urban areas. Okay. So please remember this thing, right? So like this, you can make short notes. Odisha, 34th to implement Ayushman Bharat PMJY. Gopa Bandhu 5 lakh in rural, 6 lakh in urban. Okay. Third statement is also correct. It is the renamed version of Biju Swasthya Kalyan Yojana. Alright. Chalo. Next is CPCB, Central Pollution Control Board, introduced new blue category for high polluting incineration industry. So you can say they are doing what? They are burning the waste. So this is burning is known as what? Incineration, burning. So they burn the waste. Alright. So you can see here the waste is there and they are burning, and this is what? Creating what? Pollution. Okay. So which new category was introduced by Central Pollution Control Board for low pollution industries providing essential services? We have seen it is blue. So CPCB has added blue as a new industry category under the pollution control norms. Okay, so it applies to which industries? So basically it manages the human induced pollution with minimum hazardous waste. Essential environmental services. Burning of waste is essential environmental service, otherwise the waste will get collected and it will contaminate the land as well as water. Okay, so blue industries will get 2 years extra validity for consent to operate. Okay, and it is based on the precautionary principle, right? So please remember this thing, blue category. Okay, chalo. I hope it is clear. Sir, 28, the 28 states. Just a minute, just a minute. Hmm. Got it, got it. Yeah, I understood. Okay, so you are asking that, sir, there are 28 states in India, then how Odisha is the 34th? But basically it is saying that we have union territories also, na? 8 union territories are also there. So as per that, it has said that it is 34th. Okay. So remember like this. It is not the 34th state, because in total we have 28 states and 8 union territories. Got it? That's why it is said that it is the 34th state. From they have included the union territories also. All right. No problem, no problem. See, these kind of questions are really good, and this excites me actually. Okay, someone is actually focusing on these aspects, right? So basically, in the news was that it is also included that union territories part also. That's why I'm saying in actual number it is the 34th state to do so, right? Chalo. Clear? So, acha, one more thing, guys. I believe you have seen the banking super elite, hai na? If someone of your friend, those who want to join the banking super elite pro, you can tell them to join this thing, because you will get more than 4,000 live classes, 2,000 plus mock tests, everything, and you can use the code Yash. You can tell your friends and family members, those who want to join this thing. Next is the international. What you have written, state and or UT. I didn't get you, Rajdeep. Please elaborate your question. What you are asking. So let's start with the international news. India and 62 other countries agreed to world's first global carbon tax in shipping industry. Carbon dioxide tax. It means if your ship is releasing more carbon dioxide, then you have to pay more tax. Okay, because see, shipping is one of the biggest source of transport, right? It is the biggest source of transport. Cargo, you won't believe that around 70-80% of the world transport is through the shipping medium, and ship also emits carbon dioxide. Okay, so India and 62 other countries have started this carbon taxation. So which international body voted to introduce the first global carbon tax on shipping industry? Let's see the answer, but first see the news. So India and 62 other countries voted at the International Maritime Organization to adopt world first global carbon tax on shipping industry. So it is IMO. Okay, it is their International Maritime Organization. So correct answer is IMO. Okay, and it is going to be formally adopted in 2025, right? So ship must switch to low emission fuels or pay 100 to 380 US dollar per ton of CO2. If I convert it into rupees, let's say we multiply it by, let's say, 83. So around 8,300 rupees till, you can say, 24,000 or 25,000 rupees per ton of CO2 emitted. Now this is a big money. So what is the purpose here? So the ships will now try to use some new technology. They will try to use some new fuels which will emit less carbon. Okay, and it is going to generate around 30 to 40 billion in revenue to decarbonize the shipping. So India is a signatory, yes, along with 62 other countries at International Maritime Organization shipping tax for carbon dioxide emission. Okay, so IMO is the correct answer. Got it? Chalo. Next is New York City proclaims April 14th as Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Day. Now this is a very good thing. So at which international venue was the proclamation of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar in New York City announced? So World Bank headquarters, United Nations headquarters, International Court of Justice or UNESCO. So if you remember, what is the which UN headquarters situated at New York? So yes, the United Nations. So at the United Nations headquarters on now April 14th will be celebrated as the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Day. Okay, so what are the keywords? Venue was United Nations headquarters in New York. What? The Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Day. Which date? 14th April. So these are your three keywords which you have to remember. Who announced that? Not required. We who are the special guests? Not required. So United Nations headquarters was the correct answer. Acha, you will tell me what is the headquarters of World Bank? What is the headquarters of International Court of Justice and UNESCO headquarters? These three you are going to tell me in the comment section. World Bank headquarters, International Court of Justice headquarters and UNESCO headquarters. Okay. Chalo. Next is UAE elected chair of the Interpol Committee on Governance. So which of the following statements are correct regarding UAE's role in Interpol Committee on Governance? See, why I am giving you two statement or three statement based questions? Because in exam they are now switching towards statement based questions, so you should be able to solve the statement based questions. Okay, so UAE became the first country to chair the Interpol's Committee on Governance. The committee was established at the 92nd Interpol General Assembly held in Dubai. Lieutenant Colonel Dana Humaid was elected with a 2/3 majority vote. First see the news. So UAE became the first country to chair the Interpol's newly established Committee on Governance. Yes, absolutely correct. Lieutenant Colonel Dana Humaid Marzuki, DG of the, has been elected. So first and third is absolutely correct, right? This and this was correct. What was the venue? So where does this happen? So it happened in Glasgow, United Kingdom, not in Dubai. The second statement is wrong. This one is gone, this one is gone, this one is gone. A is the correct answer. Okay, chalo. Next is UN elects India by acclamation to ISAR for 25-27 term. Okay, so India has been elected to which UN expert group for 2025 to 2027 term? So we have seen ISAR. Now what is ISAR? ISAR is basically international standard for of accounting and reporting. So it is a United Nations expert group and India has been elected to this, right? So this ISR group was actually established in 1983 by the United Nations Economic and Social Council, ECOSOC. Okay, it is one of the principal organ of United Nations. What are the principal organ of United Nations? We have the General Assembly, we have the Security Council, we have the Economic and Social Council, we have the International Court of Justice. Okay, there are two more. And what is the purpose of this ISAR? So it promotes high quality, internationally comparable financial and non-financial reporting standards. Okay, for example, for corporate governance, you want to have a metrics which can be used across countries. It should be not like that this country using some other metric, this country is using some other metric, then it would be very difficult to compare. But if everyone is using the same formula, then it can be compared across. That is the purpose of international standard for accounting. Okay, so it comprises of 34 formal members, and its meeting is held annually in Geneva, Switzerland, right? So please remember, like this you can make short note: ISAR, sorry, 1983, part of the ECOSOC, right? Do what's it sets standard, international standard for accounting. Okay, an annual session held at Switzerland. One more thing, India is also a member. Okay, this is your keyword. Okay, chalo. Now banking, finance and the economy. Let's see the news. SBI and HDFC Bank rank among world's top 100 bank by assets in 2025 as per the S&P Global. So which bank has topped the S&P Global list of world's 100 largest bank by assets in 2024? Which bank has topped? So first see the news. So Indian banks, which were the ranking banks? So SBI and HDFC. SBI rank was 43rd, HDFC was 73rd. So which was the top bank? The ICBC, Industrial and Commercial Bank of China, was at number 1. The second was the Agricultural Bank of China, right? So the top two banks are from China. Okay, so please remember number 1 and number 2. Clear? So please remember this thing. So correct answer is the Industrial and Commercial Bank of China is at number 1 as per the S&P Global Banking ranks. Next is RBI and FIU India, Financial Intelligence Unit, signed MOU to strengthen anti-money laundering framework. Cancel license of Color Merchants Cooperative Bank, approves Revolt's entry. Now this is a very big news. So let's understand which global financial app received RBI approval to operate as a PPI issuer and enable UPI transaction in India. Okay, now understand first this thing. Reserve Bank of India, RBI, and FIU India, that is Financial Intelligence Unit India, they have signed a MOU for what? For understanding and strengthening the work towards prevention of money laundering. Basically, they are MOU for money laundering. Please remember this. First keyword is this. Also, apart from that, there was other news that there was one license got cancelled. Which license? Which bank? So the Color Merchant Cooperative Bank license was cancelled by RBI. Why? Because due to weak capital earnings and regulatory non-compliance. So please remember the name, Color Merchant Cooperative Bank. Okay, so second news was this. So this is a separate news. Okay. Third is monetary penalty. So RBI has imposed monetary penalties of 61.4 lakh on Kotak Mahindra, 38 lakh on IDFC First, and 29 lakh on Punjab National Bank due to some regulatory issues. So third news was this. Okay, this is known as a compound news. In one news, we are covering 4 different news. Okay. So now, and the fourth news was Revolt approved. What is this Revolt? Revolt is a UK based company and it has got RBI approval to operate as a prepaid payment instrument, PPI. Okay, and offer unified payment interface service in India. So let's see the question. Which global financial app received RBI approval to operate as PPI, pre-purchase instrument? Correct answer is C, Revolt. Revolut, sorry, not Revolt, Revolut. Okay, so please remember this thing. We have covered 4 news in this. The first one, the MOU, the bank license cancelled, the third one is the monetary penalty, and the fourth one is the new app for PPI. Okay, is it clear? Yes, no? Can I get a yes, no? Chalo. Next is SBI card partners with Tata Digital to launch Tata new SBI card. Okay, so SBI plus Tata new SBI card. Okay, like this you can make a note. So which private company partnered with SBI cards to launch the Tata new SBI? So very easy. So see, now see the options. Very complicated. Tata Communication, Tata Digital, Tata Motors, Tata Capital. First see the news. So SBI card have partnered with Tata Digital. Okay, not a easy question. Tata Digital, right? So they have launched this new Tata new SBI card. So it is also two types of card: Tata New Infinity and the Tata New Plus. All right. So please remember this thing. And both are available on the RuPay and Visa network. So these are the things. This much you have to remember. Nothing much. You don't have to remember about fees and waivers. Clear? So give me a minute. I think there is some problem here. Just give me a minute. All right. Chalo. So Tata Digital is the correct answer. Next is USA emerges as India's largest trading partner for the fourth consecutive year. Now see, India-US trade war and the US-China trade war is going on. There's a news of reciprocal tariff also. The US has imposed 26% reciprocal tariff on India. So now India-US trade relations are very important for your exam point of view. Okay. So which country was India's largest trading partner? So correct answer, very easy, USA. Okay. Now I am giving you one homework. What is that homework? Just a minute, guys. Just a minute. Yeah. So one homework I am giving you. Tell me the top five export partner of India. Top five export partner of India. Also, the top five import partner of India. This is your homework. Please, है ना? Please try to find it out. Why? Because it can be asked in the exam. Right? We know that the largest export partner is USA. But what about the second and the third? At least top five you should remember. Okay. So the USA remained the largest partner of India. Okay. And we have a trade of around $131.84 billion. Second was China. Okay. $127 billion. Third was UAE with $100.5 billion. So USA, China, UAE are the top three export partner. Rest two you will find out. Okay. So please remember this thing. Also remember one thing. Why India focuses on US so much? The reason being, India is in trade surplus with USA and it has grown to $41.18 billion. It means we are exporting more things to USA and importing less things from USA. That's why we are in trade surplus. Okay. And it is the opposite scenario with China. India is exporting less to China and importing more from China. We have a trade deficit with China and that is huge. Okay. Chalo. Next is UNCTAD report projects Indian economy to grow by 6.5% in the financial year 25. Okay. So, which country is projected to be the fastest growing economy in 2025 as per the UNCTAD report? So, we'll first see the news. So, UNCTAD, again, United Nation Trade and Development. Okay. United Nation Commission for Trade and Development, Conference on Trade and Development. Okay. It has projected that Indian economy is going to grow by 6.5%. Right. And what is the reason behind this? Because of strong public spending and good monetary easing. We have recently seen that RBI has reduced the repo rate. Okay, repo rate and everything was reduced. And South Asia as a region is expected to grow at 5.6% in 2025. Clear? So which country? India. Alright. The fastest growing major economy is India. That's why more and more people, the more and more investment is coming to India. Why? Because in USA, the growth rate is around 1 to 2%. Right? China is also around 3%, 2 or 3%. India is giving a return of 6.5%. So every investor will try to invest in India. That's why Tesla is coming, Elon Musk is coming. Okay. Let me give you an example. Let's say Sushma, you run a bank and you are giving an interest rate of 4% on your FD. Rajdeep is running second bank. Rajdeep is giving 2% interest rate on FD. And Soumya is running, let's say, third bank. Soumya is giving a return of 6.5%. So, to which bank I will go for my FD? Tell me. Obviously, the one with 6.5% return. That's why India is one of the hottest center for investment. And you're going to see that within the end of this year, our Sensex and Nifty will be at a all-time high. Okay? Chal. Yes. Next is NPCI revises UPI framework with new transaction limit. Right? NPCI is what? National Payment Corporation of India. It look after all the UPI, ATMs, everything. Okay? So first statement is what are the changes made by NPCI? First is NPCI has prohibited QR share and pay for international transaction from April 2025. Domestic QR payments to unverified merchants are capped at 5,000 rupees per transaction. Merchants are no longer allowed to initiate collect requests for wallet reloads. Now first see the news. So international QR has been banned. From 4th April 2025, NPCI has discontinued the QR code share. Okay. Only in-person scanning abroad is allowed. You can't share your QR code for any kind of international transactions. You have to go and scan there in person. Second is domestic transaction limit. A 2000 rupees cap per transaction has been imposed. It means at one QR payments to non-verified merchants, you can only give 2000 rupees. Right? Wallet reload change. Collect requests for wallet gift card reloads by merchants have been banned. Okay. So please remember this thing. And all this thing has been done to improve the UPI security. Alright. So 1 and 3 are correct. Second is incorrect. The cap is not 5,000. It is at 2000 rupees. Okay. So 1 and 3 are correct. Now let's do the science and tech related news. China-based BetaVolt unveils nuclear-powered BV100 battery with 50-year lifespan. You can see this is a 5 rupees Chinese coin, and this is that battery, smaller than that, and it is giving 50-year lifespan. Right? So, which of the following statements are correct regarding the nuclear battery BV100 developed by BetaVolt technology? It uses nickel 63 and lasts up to 50 years without charging. It delivers 100 milliwatts of power at 3 volts. It poses no explosion risk and degrades into non-radioactive copper. Okay, so let's see. Which company? BetaVolt technology. From where? China. Okay, what it has unveiled? It has unveiled BV100. What is BV100? It is a nuclear powered battery. What is the speciality? It can last up to 50 years on a single charge. Right? And it is almost the size of a coin. And what does it is made up of? It is made up of nickel 63. Okay, so please remember this thing. And it delivers 100 microwatts at 3 volts. You don't have to remember the value, just remember what it is made up of, what is the name, what is the speciality. Also, it poses no explosion risk. So the second statement is incorrect. 1 and 3 are correct. Yeah, please remember this thing. Now, awards and recognition. Let's see. Time revealed 2025 Time 100 list of most influential people in the world. No Indian featured on the list. Now, this is a very bad thing. Ed Sheeran is there. Demi Moore is there. And Snoop Dogg is there, but Serena Williams is there, but no one from India in the most influential people. I think it is very biased. What do you think? Does India has a population of more than 150 crore? Not a single person is influential who can come into Times 500 time 100 list of influential people. This is a biased magazine. Okay. So which Indian origin personality featured in Time 100 most influential people under the leaders category? So one is there. So first of all, the news is no Indian has been featured and no Indian national actually. Indian origin is there. That's why the question. Which Indian origin? Satya Nadella is also Indian origin, but he is not an Indian national, right? So Indian origin is Reshma Keval Ramani, the CEO of Vertex Pharmaceutical, has been listed, but she is not an Indian national. The citizenship is of USA, but origin is Indian. They are earning in USA, they are spending in USA, but we are feeling proud. Oh, she is an Indian, है ना? We were so proud. Oh, Rishi Sunak became the UK Prime Minister. He's a citizen of UK. He's not a citizen of India. He's not giving anything to India, and we are living in a false pride, right? Yeah, feeling proud is a good thing, but unnecessarily is not a good thing. Na? You should be proud of your own people who are doing good. Be proud of Virat Kohli. Be proud of the other sports person, है ना? Our Olympic hero Neeraj Chopra. Be proud of that person. So just remember the name, nothing else, no need to remember them. So Demi Moore, Serena Williams, all these people are there. You don't have to remember. Huh? Just remember the youngest and the oldest. The youngest one is Leon Merchant, 22 years old. He's a French swimmer. And Muhammad Yunus, 84. He is the Bangladesh leader. He is also a Nobel Prize winner. So please remember this name. So Reshma Keval Ramani. Next is World Economic Forum 2025 Young Global Leaders. 7 Indians honored. Now here we are honoring 7 Indians. In times there is no people, no Indian. So Union Minister Ram Mohan Naidu and Oyo's Ritesh Agarwal was honored. Now this is a good thing. Indian political leaders are getting honored. So which among the Indian leaders was included in the World Economic Forum Young Global 2025 list? So correct answer we have seen, है ना? Ram Mohan Naidu. So the 2025 list Young Global Leaders by whom the World Economic Forums. So basically it honors the people who excel in business, politics, science and arts. So there are 7 Indians who are featured. Okay. Kinjar Rapu, Ram Mohan Naidu. He is a Union Civil Aviation Minister. He was honored. Also Ritesh Agarwal, the CEO of Oyo, he was honored. Right? Please remember this thing. Chalo. Next is the 6th edition of National Highways Excellence Award held in New Delhi. Now this is a less important news. If you want to read it, you can read it, otherwise leave it. Okay. National Highway Excellence Award. So obviously it has been given by which ministry will organize it? Obviously the Ministry of Road Transport. Na? So the 6th National Highway Award, it held in Bharat Mandapam, New Delhi, organized by Ministry of Road Transport and Highway, MORTH. C is the correct answer. Alright. So there are 22 winners, not at all required. Right. Winners of the Path Chintan Hackathon were also felicitated. So not a very important news. Just remember it has been organized in New Delhi. There were 22 winners. Chalo. Former England fast bowler James Anderson awarded knighthood for his service to cricket. So in UK there is a different thing going on. If you have done anything good, you will be awarded knighthood. Just like we have this Padma Shri and the Padma Bhushan. Na? In UK they give knighthood, right, for the excellent service. So which former English cricketer was awarded knighthood for the service to cricket? So correct answer is James Anderson. Right. So Sir James Anderson, the bowler's name in front of that designation Sir has been given. Right. So he has also received knighthood. Sir Knight James Michael Anderson. Right. So please remember the name. That's it. Now appointments and resignation. ACC Appointment Committee of Cabinet has approved the appointment of Mangi Lal Jat as new Director General of ICAR, Indian Council for Agricultural Research. Who is the new Director General of Indian Council of Agriculture Research? Mangilal Jat. Okay. So please remember the name Dr. Mangilal Jat. He is from ICRISAT. Okay. ICRISAT is a group. It is a basically for research, right? So what are the keywords here? Mr. Mangilal Jat, DGICAR. Okay. And he's going to serve for 3 years till starting with April 21st, 2025. And he succeeded Mr. Dr. Himanshu Pathak, right? So please remember this thing. Also, the Appointment Committee of Cabinet has approved the appointment of 4 IRS officers as the member of CBDT, Central Board of Direct Taxes. Please remember the name: Pankaj Kumar Mishra, Sanjay Bahadur, L. Rajesh Shekhar, and G. Aparna. Please remember these the name of 4 IRS officers who are in the board of CBDT. Okay, so please remember these things. Mangilal Jat also. B is the correct answer. Next is Justice Bhushan Ramakrishna Gavai, set to become 52nd Chief Justice of India. So Mr. Sanjeev Khanna is going to be retired very soon, and the new Chief Justice is going to be Mr. Justice Kona Katil Gopinath Balakrishna. Okay, sorry, no, Ramakrishna, my bad. Justice Bhushan Ramakrishna Gavai. Okay, very difficult name to pronounce, right? So he's going to be the 52nd Chief Justice of India, and he's going to replace Mr. Sanjeev Khanna, right? So please remember this thing, and he'll be there till 23rd November 2025. And please remember one more thing: he will be the second Dalit Chief Justice of India after Justice Konu Kapatil Gopinath Balakrishna. Now this has been, you can say, a signature of, you can say, the development or the trust we have put in the Dalit class also. Alright, to be the Dalit Chief Justice of India, it shows that our government and our government mechanism also favors the downtrodden, right? And he is a great example that from a Dalit community, a person can become a Chief Justice of India. It is such a motivational thing for the students, for the people from the Dalit communities. Okay, so please remember the name. The Bhushan Krishna Ramakrishna Gavai is going to be the 52nd Chief Justice. Chalo. Next is Justice Dinesh Maheshwari, appointed as the chairperson of the 23rd Law Commission of India. So the 23rd Law Commission of India, who is the new chairperson? Justice Dinesh Maheshwari. Okay. Chalo. So please remember the name, Justice Dinesh Maheshwari. He is the 23rd chairperson of, sorry, the new chairperson of the 23rd Law Commission of India. Okay. So please remember, and this Law Commission is going to end on August 2027. This Law Commission basically will review the obsolete laws and study the Uniform Civil Code, because the next agenda for the government is to implement the Uniform Civil Code. Uttarakhand has also already enrolled this thing, started the Uniform Civil Code implementation. Chalo. Now defense related news. India-Uzbekistan joint military exercise Daslik 6 commences in Pune. So for every military exercise, just remember which two countries. So India and Uzbekistan. Name of the exercise Daslik 6 and the venue. Third thing is venue. So where is the venue? Correct answer is, so India, Uzbekistan first name. Name of the exercise Daslik, and the venue was Ondh, which is in Pune, Maharashtra. And the exercise focuses on counter-terrorism operation. Okay, and this exercise has been conducted since 2019. So these things you should understand. Reports and indices. ACI's world top 10 busiest airport in 2024. Atlanta Airport topped, Delhi Airport ranked 9th. So which airport retained its top position as the world busiest busiest airport by passenger traffic? So correct answer is B, Atlanta. Okay, which is in USA. Okay, Atlanta International Airport, which is in USA, it is at first position, and it handles around 108 million passengers. From India, the Indira Gandhi terminal is at number 9th, right? So please remember this thing. Second is Dubai International, second, and the Dallas Airport, USA, is at number 3. Please remember the ranking. Now obituary. Nobel laureate Mario Vargas Llosa Peruvian literary icon passed away. So he is from Peru, South America. Okay. So which Peruvian Nobel Prize winning author, known for the time of the hero, passed away in April 2025? So Mario Vargas Llosa. Okay. So he won the Nobel Prize in Literature in 2010. Please remember the name of the person. He has won the Nobel Prize in 2010. Okay. And some of the important works were The Time of the Hero, The Greenhouse, The Feast of Goat. Alright. So please remember this thing. Next, sports related. Cricket returns to Olympic after 128 years in Los Angeles Olympics 2028. So the next Olympics game is going to happen in where? Los Angeles, USA. Alright. So which sport is set to return? Cricket. Clear? So the next Olympic Games is in Los Angeles, California, and it is going to happen in 2028. So in this, cricket is going to be added. 6 teams would be there, each for men and women. Alright. So please remember this. And the last time when the cricket was featured in the Olympics was in the 1900 Paris Olympics. Okay. And there was only single match, Great Britain versus the France. Because these were the European powers who were actually ruling the entire world. Right. So please remember this thing. McLaren's Oscar Piastri wins the Bahrain Grand Prix. So it is a Formula One racer. है ना? So please remember the name. The Bahrain Grand Prix has been won by Oscar Piastri. Okay? He is from UK, United Kingdom. Right? So please remember this thing. Just the name, it is important. Rest you don't have to remember. Alright? So guys, this was it for the weekly current affairs. I hope you have enjoyed the session. If you have enjoyed it, if you have felt okay, the things are getting structured, I am able to understand things, I can make short notes, I am feeling confident. Okay, then I'm expecting 5 star from all of you. And if you have enjoyed the session, do give me the like and give your comment in the comment box. Yes, yes, yes. Only once in 1900 the cricket was played, right? So guys, don't forget to give the rating, and please mention your comments also. I would love to hear from it here. Okay. So after the class, do mention your rating in the comments. Okay. Take care, guys. Jai Hind. I'll be uploading the PDF right now after the class. Download it, revise the PDF. Take care, guys. Jai Hind.